Hey everyone, I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So, welcome to episode 34 and a half? So, I recorded last time. Sorry, I'm wandering around. That's what I do in real life too when I'm talking. And my audio didn't work. And I thought, well, I could just reload my save or I could just go from where I ended up. And I decided to just go from where I ended up. So, let's get down here. This is my emergency escape tube, and the gravity's low enough that I can actually just jump the several stories down here, or I have the stairs. So, welcome to the engineering room. It can seal itself off. So, we've got two of everything in the two refineries, and then we have two assemblers and two oxygen generators, two jump drives. There are two small cargo containers behind each of these, and so making a total of 4. Then we can come forward to here, and let's put our helmet on, and use our fancy new airlocks. Welcome to space! So here's our little miner ship, and yeah, these are just open because I realized I can store a lot bigger ships in here if I do. And I don't have a whole ton of reason for putting them inside. It's cool, I think, but it makes it way too complicated. So, here's the top of the ship with our dual radar dishes. And, yeah. So, it's mirrored, roughly. It was all manually mirroring, of course. So, and I missed thrusters here. That's supposed to be 5 in that section. This is also supposed to be 5, but I didn't even build the connector there. Or the conveyor. So, and then we got our big engines, and bottom engines, and reverse engines. Reverse engines, I wanted to do something else, but it didn't end up working. So, they're just there because they're hydrogen engines, and I have to run conveyors to them. So, they're on conveyors. But this is the command bridge where we started up there. And this is my quarters / personal area. Yes, this is called 35-ish in my save. So, yeah. But I like this ship overall, I have to say. It didn't turn out quite like I was wanting. I feel like these are laggy when nothing else is laggy. Oh well. Yes. And so, let's jump off here. Head inside. Take off our helmet again. So yeah, if we come forward to here to what's my personal area on a ship that's only mine, you got a bit of a nice view. So, I like it. Yeah, and of course the view varies depending on which area of space you're in. I debated putting in an antenna here. That's why it's a flat surface, or at least partially why it's a flat surface. But I decided not to because I wanted to keep the view. I just thought if I was in here, I'd want to be able to see where things were going. I might put a hollow table in here for the radar and a bunk bed. And I don't know. I need to put a med bay somewhere too. I don't currently have one, and that's a mistake. So, I haven't figured out where to place it yet. And I decided I wanted it too late in the build to really change anything. So, yep. But anyways, if we hop into the pilot seat, you can also see I have two FTL drives right there. Basically hyperdrives. Also basically not. More warp drives, I guess. But still not. I don't know. They're instant travel, which doesn't really fit with with really any sci-fi FTL drive. Because warp drives take time, and hyperdrives, you travel along a specific route. And yes, there's a hole there, because I realized I'd missed having a hydrogen storage thing. So I cut a hole there and put it in a hydrogen storage, and I'll be doing the same on the other side eventually. But I gotta figure that out. It's next to the connector right now, which isn't super awesome given one of the mods I added lets hydrogen tanks explode, which is cool. You know, I wanted my hydrogen tanks to explode. So, anyways, let's start approaching the planet, and we gotta watch for the gravity levels. Okay, that's fast enough for now. Because once we start getting planetary gravity, we're gonna slam on the brakes and park this thing, I'm thinking. Because I don't know how its thrusters will do with bringing this thing to the ground. I haven't tested that, and so that makes me very, very nervous. So, I'm thinking I'm not too far, but I honestly don't know. Huh. We're near something. Is that just the planet? I don't know. I need to set it up so I can see those in cockpits. Okay. Still approaching. So, oh, interesting. Only one of my landing gear is on. Well, what better time to troubleshoot? You are on, and you are on. Pretty sure it's the second one. Huh, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna slam into this thing if I keep going much further. Let's rotate around at least so we can get the big engines. Oh, there's planetary gravity. Okay. That came suddenly. I think we want to sit just outside of it. Why are my... Did I use up all my hydrogen? I did. That's why I'm not slowing down. Well, shoot. Okay. I has a plan. The plan is to take all the thrusters and power them off. And there's a reason for this. It's because I think it's trying to use my hydrogen as I get it, which is why I can't actually stop. So, go in here, groups, thrusters, toggle on, off. And then that should let that build up a little bit. If we do this, I think I'll get a... Did that make any difference? No, I don't think it did. Huh. Well, we are now drifting off into space. Let's get a GPS coordinate here, because at least it's somewhat close. And try it again. It's refilling quickly. And 7. There we go. Burning up all of our hydrogen. We're not that far away. We can FTL jump it. We want to jump, I'm thinking about 4 kilometers. So, we'll use jump drive 1 to do that. And I think that's like 0.01 or something like that. It's 5 kilometers. That's the least we can jump. Oh well, we'll give that a try. Yes, we are ready to jump. We're aiming at our approximate target. 1, jump. Okay. I think we're good here. We still have some hydrogen left. Huh. Do I jump again? Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Oh. Cannot be used to jump into a natural gravity field. Okay. So we'll rotate over a little bit. There was a peak. And that's where I want to try to land, honestly. Because that will conserve our fuel. Which, in all reality, is pretty limited. So let's shut those off for now. Yeah, see, we burned through all of the hydrogen. 31% inventory. Okay, we still got a decent amount of ice. Oh, and we're not drifting. The idea of that was that we were supposed to be drifting. Okay, and so when I turn thrusters back on, we should be good to go. And waiting. I think I'm going to turn them on here. So now I'm just going to, whoa, jetpack. Why does that start on? Now we're going to head down here and figure out our plan for landing, because there are a few different options. And what I'm probably going to end up going with is just taking the miner down. Because this thing is a lot more fuel efficient is the idea. Okay, let's GPS, delete that one and new from current position. This is... Also, I'm looking for a name for this thing because I'm not so good with names. And so if you have an idea of a name, leave a comment with that, or an idea of how to fix the lack of med bays or something like that. Like I'm willing to expand on this as well. So just let me know what you think in a comment. I really hope this thing is good enough to be able to make it. So I'm just thinking about it. If this thing doesn't have enough thrusters, which it easily might not, even with a reduced gravity field, I don't have the antenna range to get Orange over here, whatever we're calling it, to come and rescue us. So maybe I do need to get that closer. Anyways, I'll figure that out off camera and figure out what I need thrusters wise to land. Because maybe Orange could make the landing itself, which would be ideal. And if we had ion thrusters, I would love to have it just floating above the surface a little ways. But anyways, that's for figuring out later. I'm Antalous. I'll catch you later.